You choose one well-connected person. There's somebody that we all know who seems to know everybody. Think of that person right now. You may have not talked to them since last year's holiday parties, or maybe this is someone you talk to every day. But we all know somebody who seems to know everybody else in town. So pick that person, visualize that person. Then what you want to do is call them tonight. Because there's no better way to get momentum than to actually use one of Kevin's wacky ideas the same day you use them to learn them. And you're going to get a script as part of your goodies download. Remember that webpage I gave you at the very beginning? www.putminnesotabacktowork.com/free. I'm going to give you a link to an actual phone script that you can use. It's done for you, word for word. You read this script, and it produces a job for you most of the time in less than 5 minutes. And you just repeat this as needed. Read the script, find another friend, right? Now, I'm going to read to you the script. Don't copy it down because you're going to get it when you download it. But this is all it is. If you count it up, I think it's about 30 words. When you say 30 words, maybe 40 words on the phone to someone that you know who's well connected. It's got 5 parts. Yeah, 5. So the psychology here is, how many people would love to make networking calls? Raise your hand. Be truthful. 1. Yeah, 1 out of 150. That's less than 1%. All right, for the rest of us, we need an excuse. We feel like we're imposing, or we don't want to interrupt somebody. So use me as your excuse. Here's the first line. Hey, I took a training session today. You did. And they told me, I'm just doing this, I'm just following orders. They told me to call the most connected person I know. I got to do it. It's you. So what you're doing is you're using me as an excuse. You've got an icebreaker. You're flattering a person by saying, would you like to be told that you're the most connected person I know? Yes. So only 2 kinds of people respond to flattery, by the way. Men, women. So you call the most connected person and you flatter the most connected person. You think they're going to be happy to talk to you? Yeah. So you've broken the ice. They're grinning. Ta-da, you're halfway home. You say, I'm looking for a position as a blank, a job title. I'm going to help you get that job title very clear before you leave here tonight. So don't worry now. But you're going to say, I'm looking for a position as a pet store manager, IT manager, right? And then you're going to say, at a company like 1, 2, or 3. You have to be specific. Most of us have heard, or maybe you've made them, you've heard calls like, oh, do you know anybody who's hiring? I'm looking for a job. Do you know anybody who's hiring? Well, you don't. And you're going to hang up. And that person, when we see their number come up on caller ID next, they're going to voicemail. Because we don't want to talk to them. We're nice people, but we're busy, and we can't think for our friends. So you're going to think for your friends. You're going to think for your acquaintance. You're going to say, I'm looking for a job as a blank, at a company like 1, 2, or 3. How impressed would you be if someone called you and showed that they had done their homework? Right? This is the kind of person you may want to recommend to other people. Wouldn't you like to be recommendable? Wouldn't you like to be referable? Well, just do your homework first. It costs you 5 minutes and $0. Now, here's another key. We're big psychologists, amateur psychologists in my company. Who would you call if you were in my shoes? This is a trick question. This is like mental Aikido. I studied Aikido for years, and I take the other person's energy, and they come at you with a knife, and you throw them over the wall because you just take their energy and you redirect it. Well, this is a benign form of job search Aikido. What you're doing is you're tricking them to take your problem on and solve it. Because you're saying, who would you call if you were in my shoes? And everyone loves to give advice, so you're saying, would you give me some advice, but you're doing it in a sneaky way. Because if you say, who's hiring? Well, I don't want to think for you. But if you say, who would you call if you were in my shoes? They're going to say, well, if I was in your shoes, I'd call Ace Hardware. Or my friend is an attorney general in Michigan, and he knows some people. I mean, bam, you're off to the races. So you better be taking notes on it. And then ask, could I have that person's name and number? And say thank you. It's not in your script maybe, but I'm going to tell you to say thank you so that they'll take your call next time. Hang up and call that person. It's that simple. Again, you're going to get the script when you go to that download page, so you don't have to worry about writing this down. But I wouldn't believe me if I were you. Is this a pattern or what? So this is Ellen. She sat in a seminar just like you about 6 months ago. And I used to give out $20 bills at the break until I started giving away way too many $20 bills. But what I said was, here's the script, folks. Go. The clock is running. And people would run out into the hall with their phones and start dialing. And she got a job interview, a job lead, a hot lead, following the script I just gave you. It took her 3 minutes, 12 seconds.